of. But in that moment, one question is burning in his mind. Can they actually do this? Can police arrest someone without a warrant in Rwanda? Welcome to Law Lens Africa, the channel that breaks down the law in a way anyone can understand. Let's find out what the law says about Eric's situation. Section 1. What is an arrest? 030 to 130. Before we get back to Eric, let's understand what an arrest actually is. An arrest is when a law enforcement officer takes you into custody, meaning you are no longer free to leave. Under Rwanda Law No. 027/2019 governing criminal procedure, an arrest is not something that can happen randomly or simply because an officer feels like it. There are rules, and those rules exist to protect people like Eric, and like you. Section 2. Do they need a warrant? 1:30 to 3 o'clock. So, back to Eric standing on that street with his hands in the air. Did those officers need a warrant to stop him? In most cases, yes. A warrant is a written document issued by a competent authority, authorizing the arrest of a specific person for a specific reason. Police are generally required to have one before making an arrest. But here is where it gets important. The law recognizes exceptions, situations where waiting for a warrant is simply not possible. These are called flagrant offenses. A flagrant offense is a crime that is happening right now, or has just happened, and the suspect is caught at the scene or immediately after. It also covers situations where a person is escaping from custody, or where someone is posing a serious threat to public security. In those cases, police can act immediately, no warrant needed. So if Eric was near a crime scene, or if the officers had reason to believe he was involved in something that just happened, the law may allow them to stop him. But that is not the end of the story. Section 3. What are your rights when arrested? 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Even if the police have the right to arrest Eric, with or without a warrant, Eric still has rights. And this is the part most people do not know. First, Eric has the right to be told why he is being arrested. The officers cannot just grab him and say nothing. Second, Eric has the right to remain silent. He does not have to answer any questions without a lawyer present. Third, Eric has the right to legal representation. If he cannot afford a lawyer, he can apply for legal aid. Fourth, and this is critical, Eric cannot be held forever. The law sets strict time limits on how long a person can be detained before being brought before a court. The arrest must follow legal procedure. It must respect Eric's fundamental rights. A lawful reason to arrest someone does not give police the right to treat that person however they want. Outro, 5 o'clock to 5:30. So what happens to Eric? That depends on whether the officers follow the law, and whether Eric knows his rights. Now you do. The law exists to protect you, but only if you know it. That is exactly why Law Lens Africa exists. If this video helped you, subscribe and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Drop your questions in the comments and we will answer them. See you in the next one.